John Dramani Mahama. And Mahama, or President Mahama, signs bill repealing the COVID-19 levy. Menoka say, and a boy, John Dramani Mahama, eshe Ghana for Obia, or to Abamano, any woman to Abba, John Mahama, and this, and say, okay, so ba a COVID-19, sa COVID levy a Ghana for so be ye through. And the Menoka say, John Dramani Mahama, and Sasha Kret say, we ye a ye sa levy no if you. Where your president, and I say, where you buyer. In some of kind of opposition, 90% omo diso. And this is what we have always wanted. Nyoma mu yadin omo me yehu se nyoma mu ayadin. Bibi achire omo so a omo ne yadwene ho. And mate say lithium den deal no omo recall no. That is what a government does. A government listens to the people. A government looks at the mood of the people. A government always wants to serve. A government always wants to do something the people a benefit to omo. Enti abano etu anamo bi na se nipa no a osebi omo di 2 minima ni abano sa nipa no se ye ni nje ho sa hwehwe mu biema. That government, if it is reasonable, rational, and a listening government, it will take decisions. That is why today, even the lithium agreement, MPP4 agreement, Bonnie of the two no, Abai way buy or the for buy na Ghana for say no, Abai has recorded, and that is what we need. So what you chrome na bibi koso na wompe levy ekufu de ba what can they also can be or say fuck off or the buy stikatna TV so catch say ye peo the levy ni beto yeso and para the levy to yeso. By under the NDC, under John Dramani Mahama, they listen to the people, they watch the people's mood. Almost share the nipa no epe because I'm not too minimal. The citizenry gave power to the government, to John Mahama and Niku. It is a yempe bibia. Why is it so difficult for them to make sure that they correct it? So I see, say, even them recalling the lithium deal back from Parliament, to relook at it again, it's a big step in our democracy. It shows to say a byway is basically governing with the people. This is a government that is ready and open for business. It does not matter who you are. The government is even listening to them more than anybody else. So what is your problem? And John Dramani Mahama, the president, was signing Kufuor the Baumia e-levy on the buyer. Canada Japan to parliament ka let me tell you, e-levy cabinet. Baumia not to obi. Baumia I can say yes, for e-levy in court. Ghana for you nakacha Baumia say Baumia ebekuye ebe say in Juma Baumia can say no. Baumia jitumu. Canada Japan or the brand champion no mumia parliamentarians. Edu parliament no omo be debate. I can say yes, fansha Ghana for Hong Kong. Country no say parliamentarian edutum or no jitumu. Kobre Japan na or support Baumia ideas or munjintum. All these sankwas omo ka ho ne de e-levy be share Ghana for Hong Kong. And John Dramani Mahama ba power. To be very fair with you, John Dramani Mahama oba power yi e-levy we ye fi betting tax we ye fi emission tax we ye fi COVID-19 levy we ye fi John Dramani Mahama is a doer. Anytime I catch a Ghana for say I am still yet to see a politician in Ghana and resume Ebe Ben John Mahama in the next 40 years. I am still waiting. And this is a person, this is a president. A Bobia Washa Ghana phobia no with this. So you cannot underestimate such a person. Maybe I'm catching Ghana for say we are lucky to have John Mahama back. And John Mahama is back to correct some things for another 100 years. I to be uncorrected. So we should be happy. You should be proud as a Ghanaian voting for John Mahama. You should protect the John Mahama government with your heart, with your blood. The day that we will have to defend John Mahama and his government with our blood, with our heart, that day will come. You and I, that fight that we fought in 2014, that work that we did, putting everything on the line to save the democracy of this nation, we need to protect that democracy still. And whenever we are called to duty, any day that we are called to duty to protect this democracy, protect John Mahama's government, you and I should be ready. Because if we let it slip, there are people who are scavengers, they are vultures and sankwas waiting to take advantage of us again. We need to make sure this country has been solidified, that to a point that nobody can come in and touch the country and make sure the country, as say, this country has to be solidified. And we as a people, we as a unit, we as a nation, we have to be ready, stand by, and put our blood on the line. That any day we are called to duty, any day, it does not matter. It can be tomorrow, it can be today, it can be whatever. Any day you are called to duty to protect the John Mahama administration and protect John Mahama, to protect the democracy and develop this nation, you have to be ready to protect John Mahama and this government and his administration and protect the democracy of this nation. It is very vital and very important. Into the fight that we fought for 8 years to get this country here, for democracy to prevail, for Ghanaians to have confidence in governance, for Ghanaians to believe that there are leaders who think about us, leaders who care about us, leaders who are ready and willing to work for us. We need to be ready and be on standby to be called to duty with our blood, with our soul, with everything in us to protect this nation. And it's only through we being together and we coming together to protect John Mahama's government and protecting this government wherever it's heading. We have to breathe air, or say your home in Kongo abanim, not yet the abani kodu baby, yeni pesa abani kodu. It is upon us. We the people are God. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Voxi populi, voxi deyi. This is very, very important. John Dramani Mahama today signed this, and today as we speak, there's nothing like COVID or COVID levy. It has been taken away. Kind courtesy, John Dramani Mahama. Gigim. Now, I want to show you something.
This is the COVID Health Recovery Levy Repeal Act 2025. And it's my honor and privilege to sign to repeal the COVID levy. Promise made, promise delivered. During the COVID pandemic, governments purported to provide free water, free electricity, free food, and a lot of things. And to the shock of most Ghanaians after the pandemic was over and after the elections were over, government slapped Ghanaians with a 1% value-added tax, ostensibly to recover what it's supposed to have spent on the COVID pandemic. Ghana continued to remain one of the only countries where we're being taxed for a pandemic that had passed. And so during the election, we promised that when the NDC comes to power, the COVID levy is one of those who repeal. A lot of Ghanaians have disliked this tax, and today I'm pleased that on the 10th of December 2025, I've signed the repeal act to remove the 1% COVID levy. And I will present it to the Clerk of Parliament.
It's been signed. It was signed by the President of the Republic. A man you can trust, a man you can defend, and a man you can protect. Be on standby to protect your democracy. Be on standby to protect our development. Be on alert. Call to duty can be any day. It is important we protect this country, protect its democracy, and protect the development of Ghana. John Dramani Mahama, the NDC are willing, and we the people, because the voice of God is the voice of the people. Voxe populi, voxe Dei.